And good morning, good morning. Off to school. Yeah, the Thai thinks this is crazy. I said, I teach you Thai. Bullshit. One thing you gotta understand about Thais is they love you speaking their language, but they don't like you understanding it. Because they like to feel they can abuse the crap out of you without you understanding it. Oh dear. They're very funny. Anyway, so we're off to Sisaket. Let's hope we can take the short way this morning, eh? Beautiful day. It's going to be a hot one, so I'm I'm wearing a wind cheater. But last time I was here I bought a thin body glove wind cheater. It's more a sun cheater than a wind cheater. Sometimes when we're over here in, say, September, October, it actually gets really, really cool here in the mornings. Just going with my visor open at the moment, so you've got to probably get a bit of wind looking through on the microphone. When I close my visor, that'll cut that out. Cool air in at the moment. It's glorious. I'll lock my phone in. Damn. Rightio. So the trip's going to take. I had my watch on. So it's about 20 to 8 here at the moment. I'm even wearing shoes. My poor feet have been getting a battering from the sun. I'll give you the big tip. Just wearing thongs. So I thought I'd wear shoes today. Hot, but not get sunburned. Oh. Beautiful. The mornings is nice and cool. Crops do need some rain. I think yesterday they started flooding the crops out of the little waterways. So he's cut some grass there. I'm assuming that's just grass for cows. Now, quite often you'll see, as the rice crops get a little bit older, you'll see people wading through the water and the paddies. They weed the paddies, so they get rid of all the weeds that grow in there as well. So they spend a lot of time. It's quite labour intensive, I have to say. And I'm fairly sure they're growing either one or two crops a year. They laugh about the Lao people, Lao people who only grow one crop a year. But I'm pretty sure the latest organically, the modified rice allows 4 crops a year. So you can imagine crops give to a community, and all of a sudden they've had one source of perhaps subsistence rice farming for themselves, and now they've got 3 extra crops a year. I'm not ducking around the side here, I'm going straight up the top and straight down the main road. A couple of stuff to ask me about. It gives them an opportunity of creating some money and some wealth. Frankly, I'm not too sure they want to work that hard. They're more interested in getting the crop come and relaxing. So I'm missing out on the rockets today, which is a real bummer. It's a fair way away apparently, and the family isn't going, just Papa, and he's going for betting. So interesting and fun to watch for a couple of hours, but he'll be out there for goddamn, how long he'll be out there for? 6 hours, I suppose, I don't know. Might not even make it back tonight if he wins some money and gets stuck under the whiskey. So the markets are here today. There's sort of a day market. You'll see on my left, they've already started setting up. We'll make it back in the afternoon to catch this, by the way. It's a fascinating. So there was nothing there yesterday. It's just a big block of land with the durian sellers you've seen before in the streams. Look at this. There's people set up by the sides of the road. It's pretty remarkable. I think these people like go from one place to another place to another place. So I was saying last night, it's like, I reckon they have like 7 markets they go to at different small little cities, and they just travel from one to the other. It's mainly clothes, but you find they sell hardware stuff, and it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. I wouldn't mind buying some gloves for riding a motorbike, actually. Keep the sun off. There's this woman riding with a baby, I think. I think so. God. Yep, she's got a baby. I mean, it's my pet thing here. I've said about in other streams, but she's gone. But the children, the babies ride on motorbikes, no helmets, no protection whatsoever. Peck's got scars all over her body from accidents when she was a child. And there she is. She's ducked ahead of the lights. So one of my bugbears, I keep forgetting until I come out here and then I see it again. Makes me feel really sad. So many people are hurt and killed here in Thailand on motorbikes too. Well, as you can see, the riding, the driving, is not the flashiest you've ever seen. there we go. This morning, check out water tanks, price of water tanks. I'll check out the price of the plastic boats just for fun. But that would be fun. Massage in a Buddhist temple a couple of days ago. That was excellent, actually. It's really put my back in place. He didn't do too hard, but he did a pretty good job. Yeah, and pretty remarkably, I'm saying he because it was as a bloke, which is it's pretty rare here to see a male. It was a proper massage place. It wasn't one of those happy ending places that normally you see in massage parlours, just girls and lady boys. But this is a bloke. He's pretty good. But I hate massages, so I had to cut him short at the end. He was twiddling about my toes, and I was having none of that. You know, they pull the toes, the last bit, and crackle the joints. Bugger that. Does my head in here and those crack. Oh, yeah, okay. So if you haven't joined me on a motorbike ride, welcome. It's an interesting, taking your life in your own hands sort of experience. Ah, jeez. And here's the woman with the baby in front of me. Get past so we don't cause any danger. But there again, I doubt there's much you can do to protect a baby on a bloody motorbike, is there? Rather than some form of capsule that locks up and bounces. I don't know. Give me a break. I think in my old age I'm getting a Jimmy Carr laugh. Really suck it back in. I don't know how that happened. Chong. So we're in the village of Ban Care. Ban must mean community, perhaps. This is the community of Chong. Oh, I got a funny feeling today that today or tomorrow or sometime Papa is taking the roosters out fighting. Look at this guy, look at this. What the fuck, mate? Sorry, Mum. Honestly. Ah, stop it, Trevor. You said you were going to shut up. Stick on the left hand side. he's taking the cocks out fighting. Either tonight or tomorrow. Last time I was here, I said, "Pa," I said, "I'd come out with you," and he laughed. I thought, "Oh, okay." I think well, I certainly couldn't video because it's illegal, and the police wouldn't want me videoing them. See, look at this. You've just got to take it. This is what I was saying yesterday. You just got to ignore the road rules, the international road rules, which is the same here, by the way. So the road rules here are the same as everywhere else. But on a motorbike, you're expected to be on the left-hand side of the road like this. So they have room to pass. Look, it's fair enough because they give a wide berth to motorbikes on the other side of the road. In fact, they'll come across to this side of the road so as not to knock the people off on the motorbike on the other side. So as I was saying yesterday, I've just got to shut up about the international road rules and really just go with their common sense, because it makes common sense. It's taking care of the motorbike riders on the other side of the road. Even when I came here 6 years ago, there weren't this many cars. I mean, people couldn't afford to buy these cars. And as I've told you a few times in other streams, cars here cost exactly the same amount as they do in Australia or anywhere else. Even though the Toyotas are all built here in Thailand. Going to do a bit of a break up here in a sec to make sure the screen's still working. The software hasn't shut down. Samsung 10's an amazing phone. Seriously, an amazing phone. But there's a few little extra things that they'll need to bring in. There's no option for having no screen timeout. Okay, so let's not miss the turn off. So the other day we missed the turn off. Oh gee, surprise, surprise. And we went on a little adventure. Down to another city. Which out my dog. Down to another city. It took us about an extra 3/4 of an hour out of our way. But I'd never been there before, so it was interesting. No, it's down here. So it's after this house, which I think is a wedding shop. See? As I said, driving past the other day, they rent all their wedding outfits here. So they don't buy wedding dresses. They rent them. It's clever. Now see, if I'd been reading the road signs the other day where it said Sisaket 63, you beauty, only 63 k's. Oh, well, still got a way to go. Rong Thup. I guess that's the city we ended up in yesterday, or the day before. Right, just pull over and check the find a bit of shade up here. Easy to get it into neutral when you turn it off. Right, let's have a quick look. That's good. I've got chat on, real Westy, mate. Future soldier on the wrong side of the road. Nah, mate, we're on the right side of the road. This is modern day stuff. You know, you guys still stuck in the bloody imperial measurements of the bygone eras over there. I have got chat on, but of course I'm riding the motorbike and the phone is in a harness on my chest, so, and we haven't got text to chat, which I'll experiment with when I get back home. But we've had so much trouble, and Mob Crush have been awesome working with me through the night to get the chat fixed, and they successfully did it, by the way, because I really like this platform. They stream out to 5 or 6 platforms at the same time, which is brilliant. And you don't have to renew stream keys and everything else like that. And it's very light on. I've used Streamlabs once while I've been here, and it was all jerky and yeah, it took a lot of bandwidth. This is called Mobcam. It's from the Mob Crush people. So it lets me stream to YouTube, Mixer, Mob Crush, Facebook and Twitch all at the same time. There's another little bit of software called Minicam that allows you to stream up to 4 cameras at the same time. Well, not at the same time, but you can swap between 4 cameras. Now that's a wicked little idea. But it only allows you to stream to one platform, so you got to choose your platform. But if I had a platform that I was, monetized on, I'm monetized on Facebook, but Facebook's not really a monetization thing. But if I was monetized on Twitch or something else like that, I'd probably use Minicam, purely because I could have a GoPro on my head with a fisheye. And mount a little tab on the front of the motorbike somewhere, and then just flip in, and I could see everything, and then just flip in between the cameras, so give you guys a really good overview of what it is that we're actually, the space we're in. That's a really neat idea. And the other thing the Minicam allows you to do is to zoom, where none of the others allow zoom. So I was filming a band a few weeks ago, and I'm at the back of the room, and just accidentally I just thought, geez, I wish I could get closer, and I pinched the screen and bugger me dead. It zoomed in. Okay, I'm not in any major rush here. I've got 2 cars in front. I'm not going over fast. I'm more in for a bit of a leisurely morning ride than a quick one. So are they, obviously. But yes, the chat to text to speech thing. Samsung's actually got one built in that reads the screen, which is really interesting. But I'm not sure that it reads this screen. But that's something that I'll experiment with when I get back to Perth. When do I plan to come back here? I want to come back here at Christmas time, if I can. at hopefully retiring here in about 9 years' time. So we've got a lot of work to do. Build a block of land up, getting the house on top. But the house all up should really probably reasonable finish for about 20 grand for a little house, which is like nothing. About struggling to lay a cement pad for 20 grand back in Australia. I love it when I go under trees here. Everything cools down like really quickly. The temperature drops. You know, see, I'm on the right hand side. It's dangerous there. The temperature drops like about 8 degrees. It's absolutely glorious, and I just love the dappled shade as you're driving through it. It's really awesome. Time this morning. I'm not sure whether the school's open or closed. It is a public holiday here today, so I kind of think that the school forgot the other day. So I'm expecting to rock up here at 9 o'clock in the morning, and they're going to be all closed. If that's the case, we'll go wandering. We'll go look out out here on the road, look at some of the stalls and stuff like that. I was thinking this morning, I need a haircut, and to get a haircut here as a male, you have to go to a male hairdresser's. Well, Ty's have got pretty straight hair. I got 2 bloody crowns and 2 freaking cowlicks, so it's a disaster. Nice little river passing here. This is the same river we were swimming in yesterday. You couldn't get to see that because we're out of internet range, unfortunately. River's glorious, it's all fresh water. Yeah, back to the story of the only male's cut. Now, I have had my hair cut by a male, and it was reasonable. It's like, in Australia, I feel funny about getting hair cut by males. Anyway, so apparently the only way you get your hair cut at a female hairdresser is A, if you're a woman, and B, if you're a ladyboy. So I joked with my wife that that's fine, I'll just dress up in a skirt, put a bit of lippy on, and go in as a ladyboy. Well, that was a hoot. And I'm seriously considering doing it. It would be a bloody laugh. The tyres would be an absolute friggin' hysterics, I tell you what. It would be a very funny thing to do. I was gonna see if I got the guts to do it, that's all. I do scroll back and check your text out, guys, by the way. So even if you do pop some text in at the moment, I always make sure I go back and have a look, read everyone's text. It gives me, it's a nice house, jeez. It gives me a something to talk about for the next stream, what you guys are interested in. And as some of you will know, Westy will know, that I didn't have the chat. It makes it very hard to communicate, and all you're doing is videoing, and that's, videoing me talking, pretty much like I'm doing now. It's nowhere near as much fun. The chat makes it, interaction with you guys makes makes everything more interesting. Whew, put the visor up, get a bit cool. Might get a bit of wind noise coming in. Yeah, we're flashing, we're nearly ready to go. Come on, I must go the other way. Oh, it's coming that way. Yes, well, there's a whole pile of people wandering right there. And away we go. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Right, now we've got to keep ahead of the other car. They're only going about 90 km an hour. These guys, in case they take some sort of marcher offence at me past them. Which apparently is... You have to be very easy for us to, things that we don't take offence to, we think is stupid, to dismiss it. Whereas when you're in another culture, that may be something that they take offence to. So, like for example, those boys passing on a motorbike. In some instances here, that's showing as my wife calls it power. They have power, so it's macho. It's showing that they have. They're got a motorbike past mine. I'm better than you. I'm bigger than you. I have more power. And that is something you've got to take into consideration here. It's going back. That's one of the reasons why Papa laughed when I said I'll come out to cockfighting with you. He reckoned I'd probably last about 2 seconds in most of the Thai men in a cockfighting thing. Hey, they all get pissed and then they all take offence and they all fight. That's what they do. It's a good night. and they're all trained in Muay Thai from bloody 10 years of age. Oh, fucking if I'm going to be showing them that. I might have had a little bit of jelly jitsu training, but that's about it. I'm an old fart now. I'm sticking by that. I hate old people that say that. Never grow old, guys. That's one thing I can pass on to you, never grow old. I bought this little book a few years ago about this 65-year-old guy, British man. And he had this old bloody bicycle that must have been back from the 20s. And he rode the damn thing all around France. And he had a little book out, and I have the book somewhere. It's one of my prized little possessions. Just as a reminder that even when you're 65, you can still help on a push bike and tour another country. And I did it. How old was I? 31, 32. Got a Mickey Mouse little Repco mountain bike. Quick shift gears. So I was actually in France in a bike shop, and the guy came out and offered to buy it. The owner, he offered to buy him a second-hand bike. It was a beauty. And I travelled around Spain, up through half of Portugal, and then the bottom of France on a push bike. But I always remember this guy. He was 65, and he toured around on his push bike. That's unreal. And you can do it too. just don't push yourself. As you get older, you don't push yourself. I just had a one of those medium density rubber mats. You had to make sure the ground was pretty soft because I found that pointy stones poke through the bloody thing in your back. But after a few days, like anything else, sleeping on a futon will do the same thing. You get accustomed to it. But what a trip that was. I mean, the trip of my life. That was on the push bike. Even now, I can take myself back to any moment on it in my mind. Any moment. Vividly. It was tough work. It was hard work. I actually thought I would do Spain and that again in Italy on a motorbike. But the problem is, the motorbike's like a car. You go past things too quickly. Like that shop we just went past, had a whole pile of things in it. When you're on a push bike, it'll take you a good 15-30 seconds to get past the shop. So you take in so much more, you see so much more. What the hell is this guy doing? He's going in there selling pork, probably. He's got a couple of ice boxes on the back. Yes, you can see the cows on the side of the road, and no, they're not tired, and yes, they do wander onto the road. Bloody shit. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot less stressed out sticking on the left-hand side here. Green light. Oh jeez, I forgot to bloody touch my screen. Oh, I'm going to pull over. The screen's gone dark. I will be spewing if it's bloody switch the program off, in which case you guys won't be listening to me, hearing me anyway. But oh no, brilliant, still on. Time to check out. Oh, but the friggin' thing's wandered around on its other side, you bastard. Skewed the whole program. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to end this. Yeah, future's on today. And kidding, that would be funny. Yeah, mate, thanks very much. On the push bike, I did it quite frequently. Oh, the program's flipped around on its side. There's a prick this does this. I'm going to have to end the stream. It skews the stream. You might be seeing it really skew with at the moment. I'm going to end it and start it back up again, guys.